Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's flip through is going to be for Life Science Origins and Scientific Theory by Masterbooks. This is a high school level course for grades 9 through 12. It comes with two books, two hardcover books, volume 1, volume 2, and your teacher guide, and we will do a flip through. Unlike my other flip throughs where I have a very detailed analysis of what you're going to find, excuse me, with considerations for Catholics and whatnot, I will not be able to do that today just because I don't have the time to read through. As you can see, these are thick books. I have not had time to read through all of them. I read through part of this and part of volume 2, but then got sidetracked with all of the other things that I've had to do preparing for this school year. So let's start with Evolution, volume 1. A Catholic church. I just like seeing that, like pointing that out. Unlike other Masterbooks products, this is actually thick, glossy, heavyweight paper. and your glossary and bibliography. Now volume 2. Catholic, 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 Catholic. However, again, study his biography. That's a little bit of it's alluding to something that isn't fully factual. Is this the chart? Yes, this is the chart that I made note of. Hold on one second. This, I have discovered that this can still be found in many books that are published today. And this one, in fact, I saw in a book called The Museum of Odd Body Leftovers, A Tour of Your Useless Parts. And this is essentially drawings that were trying to convince people that evolution was factual when this is these are false pictures. They are not what they depict. And I first learned of that in this book. And it was one of my daughters who was reading that book from the library that saw that, and because of this book, also by Masterbooks, she knew that what they were trying to portray was not based in fact or truth. Obviously, fact and truth are the same thing. I'd say fact, reality, current science. So I was leaving that there for my daughter. And this is calling out the Big Bang Theory that was actually promulgated by a Catholic priest who was also I believe, an astrophysicist. So that would be good for Catholics to study. But another note, this is why his theory is why so many modern Catholic science books are, excuse me, in fact, old Earth and pro-evolution. I didn't finish their sentence here, so that must be a typo. Let's see if it goes in here. Okay, it doesn't say his name. So this talks about how geocentrism is false. There's some evidence that may point to that it's not, but that's not for me to decide, nor for you to decide for you. Just giving you information to look at. And so far, all of the Catholic scientists that are mentioned, their faith is not mentioned, at least in the appendix. And now for the teacher guide. Test. This is what it'll look like. Chapter 17 test. They seem to be one page only, usually. Comprehensive exam, final. And answer keys. Test keys. And that is it. If you found this helpful, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below. Give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.